Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin is retesting this area of resistance around about 110k. And is it going to flip it into support? Because it was previous resistance when we did fly through it, cut through it like butter. And it is nice to see technical analysis actually working and seeing these support levels, because these are the places where people want to buy. Don't get me wrong, when things happen which cause major market crashes like the tariff news and things like that, you can't really predict what's going to happen. But then you look at the long-term major supports and see where price has bounced from. It gives you an idea. It's not a guarantee, but it gives you an idea. And Bitcoin, for me, is looking like a buy right now. It's coming into oversold territory on the daily. On the weekly also, it is sort of coming down. On the weekly, it looks more nasty though. I don't like the way it looks. It looks like it is a rising wedge, and it does want to break down to at least about 90k. But I want to roll with the times. I think we'll get one more bounce before we see a major correction. ETH still looks strong, and I've actually drawn on the support levels here. 4,000 looks like a major support. This one looks like a minor support up here at 4,400. Currently looking strong though. It is respecting this blue trend line. I don't expect it to break it. I expect it to come down worst case to about 3881 and bounce, even if it is a fake out, for it to continue, especially with rate cuts around the corner. Now the reason why I say it may be a potential buy opportunity is because of the liquidations, and it is building up to the top side. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people are actually going long, so they might get liquidated first and we may actually see lower prices. But especially on the 30-day, everybody's going short. So I'm hoping that we do go up to this higher region here, about 112ish, 113, dump a few of our bags just to go down. But this is short-term trading, and truthfully speaking, in the long term, I don't know, because with September looming, usually September being a bit more bearish, it's not looking good, Brev. But currently the CME Gav does look like it's about 117k, so maybe we can get a bounce first before establishing where we're going to go next, especially because rate cuts are a little bit inconsistent right now. We're not sure. If the markets were sure, we'd be going up. Beneath the recent low, great entry for accumulation on BTC. If history repeats, then beneath here is a great entry. Damn. Look at how perfectly this drop lines up with the M2 bottom in the past. It's insane, but it works. Haven't seen a better indicator. I won't use it as an indicator because everybody seems to be using it, and you don't want to be a clown who gets left holding the bag. But it does look like there is room for upside on the M2 chart, I'm gonna be honest. And even with the altcoin season index, we're not in altcoin season yet, and positioning at about 3,500 to 3,750 does look ideal for Ethereum. Is this the last shakeout before we go to 150k for Bitcoin? Potentially. Casper looks insane. If you look at this and read some of this stuff, it is the world's fastest open source, decentralized and fully scalable layer 1. That's mad. That is why I'm investing in it. And because Ethereum's pumped and small caps, large caps, and even these major layer 1s like Casper haven't pumped, that's why I'm bidding accordingly. Bitcoin is at an important support level, that's fact. We could be coming down to the 100. And 100 would be a proper reset. People are panicking while the alpha pappy is making deals. Adding bags, choco milk in hand, pay the lettuce hands no heed. Sit back, relax, alt season is moments away. Doesn't look like it yet. One last dip. Who knows, bro? There could be plenty of last dips. Corrections come in endless disguises, but their job is always the same. To shake you out. Bought the dip. Send help. The dollar is dropping sharply in the news, but look, he's zoomed in, bruh. From 147.80 to 147.34. Look at him, bruh. Chill out, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. We're still in neutral, though. We're not seeing fear. We've only seen one day of fear. I want to see more fear, even extreme fear, to give me a bit more confidence. Everyone turns bearish after a 10% dip, but euphoric after a 10% pump. Since Robinhood went public, Robinhood is up 181%. IBKI is up 326%. In the long run, I usually end up being right. What is IKBR? It's not even on that. This is the cleanest alt-season signal in years. ETH hits all-time highs after Fed confirms rate cut. Hopefully we get an alt-season, bruh. Because if you lose 110k, apparently it's over. I don't think it's over, but it will be over in the immediate short term. Tesla is expected to deliver a lot more cars as well. Gotta be looking, and I think we may go up for the next couple of days, just to go down again, because we're still in this descending wedge, and we're still gonna bleed into September potentially, when nobody expects. In the meantime, dominance continues to fall because they are switching slowly to ETH and alts while making you believe it's over.